Most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Green, and it's Irving in at the 2. Now here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Outside for Irving. Pass to Green. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Here's Bullock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
The first free throw is good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release. Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And it's Green missing. Porter against Kleber. Back to Porter. It's stolen by Irving. Here's Doncic. Here's Green. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Here's Porter. Powell pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Blocking foul called on Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
Bruce Brown.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Irving, the pass to Doncic. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now here's Irving. Powell finds Green. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
And the shot goes.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Crosses over. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And BA with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Ooh, costly foul there. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Shooting for Dallas.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What a show! Give it up one more time for your Denver Nuggets dancer!
He's off on the first. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Porter. Kick out to Brown. Lets the three fly, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And it's Green missing. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Porter, the pass to Jokic. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. The three is up. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. A 7-point spread. Back to Green. Now Powell. Doncic on the wing. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Denver has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Doncic. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Murray passes to Brown. Green against Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Gordon from the arc. With 1 on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And here's Denver. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Brown. Gordon with it from outside the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Denver up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Maxi Kleber out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center position.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Brown passes to Gordon, back to Brown. Out to Gordon, fires for 3. Murray up top, 7 points in the game. Gordon finds Brown. They get it back. Now here's Porter. Murray for 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Nuggets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. They kick it out to Murray. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 10 points in the game. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And he makes it on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kleber passes to Doncic. Green in the post. Jordan's there. And here's Doncic outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Doncic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Jackson, the pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's stolen by Doncic. Powell outside. Takes a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And it's Powell off the drive. The lead now in single digits. Powell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
Kick out to Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the jam by Brown.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Brown. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Powell. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Green, the pass to Jackson. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Crafty move. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for 3. Denver grabs the miss. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Jordan. Back to Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Dwight Powell.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Powell. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After
26.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been quite a game for Bruce Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Gets the 3 to fall. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 now. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Dallas is shooting only 31% in the game. Irving, the pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Kleba. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency. He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Green picks him up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here are the Nuggets now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. For 3, Gordon sinks the tray. Gordon's got 6.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
To the inside, Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Back to Green. Doncic against Murray. And it's Doncic missing. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Porter outside. From beyond the arc and then some. He has 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
For 3, Gordon. The shot no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Looking to get it going. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Powell finds Kleba. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Here's Powell. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Kleba against Porter. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Porter's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Murray, shot is good.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guards, man. Sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Aaron Gordon was one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And another miss by Denver. Here's Doncic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Irving for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And so it's Denver continuing to pile it on, up 22. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Dwight Powell, Josh Green out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doncic in at the point.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Back to Brown. Down low. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson, and there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
Kyrie never backs off on the defensive end. Always scrapping and hustling.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Dwight Powell.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
The first one falls.
Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had, to key players from reaching their full potential.
Smith, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Green for 3. Rebounded by Green.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And it's Irving missing. Well, if the Nuggets could just get healthy, they could be a real problem, Clark. Maybe even a title contender.
You know, BA, a couple of seasons ago when they were healthy, they showed what the potential could be in Denver. I mean, they were a scary team, but it's been disappointing recently to see Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. go down with different injuries, and that's had a significant impact on this team. Hopefully, we will get to see this squad at full strength, because if we do, I think that will be a lot of fun for all basketball fans.
Jordan, the pass to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Murray's shot is good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
That one drops for him.
You know what makes Lukas so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Hits the trifecta.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Doncic, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Murray, drives to the hoop. Green with the defensive effort. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Powell finds Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
They kick it out to Murray. To the wing on the left. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jamal Murray.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Right side Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
With the step back. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Out to Gordon. And here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Powell finds Kleba. Here's Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Here's Irving. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Tip-off goes to Denver. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gordon. Rebound by the Clippers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Hits the three-point bomb.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Outside, George. The 3. That doesn't go either for George. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Now here's Murray. Porter inside. Leonard's there. Gordon goes in, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gordon's got 5 points so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Westbrook fires away from outside. That shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. They're outside. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Porter. And Westbrook pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Brown kicks to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Brown. Passes it to Porter. Denver passing it around. And it's Jokic missing. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Leonard. Porter with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Now Gordon. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And the rejection by Zubac. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Los Angeles with another miss. Denver leading by 7. Porter passes to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Clippers trail by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard against Gordon. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Murray right side. Porter looking it over. The layup off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Denver on top, up 7. Let's take it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Brown out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon kicks to Porter. It's Brown on the wing. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
You've got to be kidding. Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Westbrook passes to Morris. Leonard with a screen on Porter. To the paint, Porter with the steal. Now, Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Braun, he's covered by Leonard. Denver passing it around, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Denver. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Smith kicks to Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Pass to George. A beautiful reverse layup.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Denver in the lead. Smith right side, outside for Jackson. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Plumlee, the pass to Leonard. George finds Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Leonard missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside for Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Over in the corner, Green. Inside. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Green. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Denver. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
9 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Porter. Off on the layup. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots.
All right, David, thank you. And
your Nuggets, 27. The Clippers, 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And it's Gordon missing, and George gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team They've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Morris. Left side, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, Westbrook. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Driving inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Brown against George. From downtown, Zubac uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown feeling out a bit. Kicks it out to Gordon. Porter in the corner. Leonard with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just one on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Gordon dishes to Brown. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 6.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Morris with the bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. On the wing, Porter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 2-point game. Kicks it out to Leonard, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Smith. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wants to get it to Morris and does. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Smith left side. Right side Jackson. Denver passing it around. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Smith finds Green, driving to the basket. That one goes in, and the Nuggets lead by 4.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Down low, it's stolen by Smith. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George. The Nuggets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. The fader. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defense. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and we love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Green is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Smith in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. The layup missed. Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George lets the 3 fly. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The kick out to Westbrook. Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Smith. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Jackson in the corner. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jordan. Outside, Green. Smith on the wing. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Morris passes to Westbrook. Back to Morris. On the wing, Morris. Outside Westbrook. Morris a screen. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Marcus Morris, such a solid understanding of how to take advantage of the pick and roll situation.
Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to Green. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Can't hit from in close. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. George passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Murray finds Brown. Murray against Westbrook. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic inside. Over Leonard. Jokic, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for George. Here's Leonard. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Gordon, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Inside, and stolen by Murray. Brown with it. George picks him up. And it's Brown missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Murray. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Back to Leonard, to the paint. Brown against George. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Nuggets now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Murray against Westbrook. And that's an intentional foul.
Marcus Morris Sr. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
George way outside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
guys who have spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, B.A. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. He's off on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Irving. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Doncic. Here's Irving.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Lukas space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Irving, there's the drive, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Wood. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Out to Kleber. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. George, a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. Over Irving. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. George has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Leonard, good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Solid passer for a two-guard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is all about doing what's best for his team.
Here's Leonard. And too long on the shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup. Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Out to Kleber. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by George.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
No good from the wing. The Mavericks trailing. 1:14 left to play in the first. Tipped. To the paint. From 7 feet away. Now here's Leonard. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Leonard's got 7.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Kleber outside. Looking to end the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Zubac. Doncic pulls down the board. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
As this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Up top, George. He's guarded by Irving. To the inside, Morris. It's rebounded by Kleba. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with the high percentage throw.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And so, lots of And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the one. The Mavericks leading. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you should give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. Out left to the wing. Pass to Irving. He takes it in. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 8.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Inside and stolen by Wood. He's got a clear path. Pull-up jumper. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Morris.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Both good from the line that time. And the Clippers have possession. To the paint. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's George, and George with the jam.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Wood left side. Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. Irving for three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
For three, George. That doesn't go either for George. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard right side. He got a piece of it. And about 3 minutes played now in the 2nd quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Irving against George. Out to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. For three.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard? One of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Here's Zubac. And he makes it. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Irving. Takes it inside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And this is when Kyrie is at his best, getting to his spots on the floor, executing and playing with some aggressiveness.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep breath.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA, so they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
George, right side. There's the triple. Westbrook outside. To the middle. Leonard on the wing. The three. Shot clock at 5. Oh, deflected. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Irving, the pass to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. They double team George. Down low. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Now Doncic. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard with the ball. The 3 is up. Here's Morris. No good on the shot. And so it's Dallas. A sizable.
38. The Clippers, 24.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Dallas calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Doncic. They've got Tim Hardaway. Christian Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
That shot wide open. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the middle. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, BA, you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
For 3, Covington. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic passes to Wood. And here's Hardaway. George defending. Out to Kleber. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Yep, that one goes. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Zubac screen. Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Doncic outside. Outside Irving. From downtown. And it's Doncic missing.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
That's good from George. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Picked by Covington. Leonard passes to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Love how Leonard slices passes through the defense. He guts the defense pretty quick on that pick and roll.
And Wood with the stuff.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Driving to the basket. Wood passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Irving for 3. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mann's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Irving. With the drive. Ooh, nice D from George.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And so it's Dallas going into the break. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Timeout called, the Clippers. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here, important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard at the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Here's Hardaway. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
The Mavericks shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Oh, Drew. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after.
The previous play.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
And he nails the third. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Wood misses. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kleber finds Irving. Back to Kleber. Puts up a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And finished off by Kleber.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Good on the shot.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
George for 3. Here's Zubac. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Irving missing. The Clippers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Inside. And stolen by Hardaway. Irving with it. Guarded now by George. Wood passes to Doncic. Oh, George with a steal. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's the 3. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Irving.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
Outside Hardaway. It's stolen by Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
And Leonard drops them both.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And stolen by Hardaway. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
George with a steal. From behind the arc. Kleber with a steal. Off the mark. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
We hope you had a great time.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Jamal Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Got a hand on it.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Kick out to Brown. Launches it. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Irving, and he drives in. Rejected by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
And here's Porter outside. And another 3 for Denver.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Murray passes to Brown. Screen by Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavs the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Back to Brown. That one's good from the corner. Brown's got 5 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Outside for Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr.
Porter hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Porter. Up top, Gordon. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Doncic. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Porter. Wood grabs the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jokic passes to Murray. Now here's Brown. Back to Murray. The 3. Poke loose.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Brown's got 8 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 to shoot.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
And here's Denver. They're on a 15-4 run. To the paint. Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Well, the Mavericks shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And finished off by Kleba.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Outside Murray. This one for 3. second chance shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Irving for three. He buries it from three.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Right side Porter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Kicks it out to Bryant. Clock at 6. Here's Green. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action. Up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Jackson, Thomas Bryant out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the two-guard position. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Pass to Green. Jackson outside. Back to Green. Here's Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Bryant. To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, somehow, some way, you gotta keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Offensive rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Green. And stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Kleba outside. Here's Doncic. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Denver in the lead. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid. Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Bryant. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. And Murray subbed in for Jackson. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Murray. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Denver. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Porter with it. Now Doncic defending. Porter's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Irving. Pass to Kleba. Back to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Irving, that's good.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Murray with it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Christian Wood picks one up.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. 56 seconds left in the half. Wood left side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
And it's Jokic, that time on the assist from Brown. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. And Gordon with the big finish.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position, no doubt. He's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Doncic out to the wing. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Over to the left wing. And here's Jokic for 3. Gordon. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Maxi Kleber out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. Hardaway, the pass to Kleber. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Porter. Out to Gordon. Tipped. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And he gets that one. Irving's got 17.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Pass to Brown. Inside. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleber. And so here is Denver. Murray passes to Brown. Clock at 4. They kick it out to Murray.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Back to Hardaway. Kleber outside. Offline with a three. Denver in the lead. And here's Brown for three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. He's got 13.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Beyond the arc. Hardaway, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Doncic. To the left side wing, from deep, Jordan. That shot off, and it's Dallas the other way. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. For three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Jackson against Irving. Jordan. Oh, great D that time from Kleber.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Deflected.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
Outside for Green. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jordan. Knocked away. Irving with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Porter. Kleber with a steal. Doncic outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Lukas.
Doncic hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Porter. Irving against Brown. Outside Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porter's got 11 points.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on the shot, even through the contact.
The three is up. Doncic, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And it's Murray off the drive. Outside for Porter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic against Brown. Unable to get that one. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Wood passes to Hardaway. Out to Wood from the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Murray passes to Porter. Hardaway with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Irving. No good that time. Brown with some nice D. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Steps back. There's the block. Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. Good. Irving's got 19 points.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Here's Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Wood passes to Irving. Out to Kleba. Jacks up a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. An open look for Porter. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Kleba. The rebound by Murray. For Denver, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Gordon with a steal. And he lobs it up top. And it's blocked by Woods. Here's Hardaway. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Hardaway's gotten his first points in this one.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Tries again. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. So pick your poison.
Here's the break. Let's go with a 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon with a screen on Hardaway. Murray for 3. They get it again. Brown passes to Jokic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Here's Irving. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Michael Porter Jr.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Tries to break his ice. And Doncic hammers it home.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Denver ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Nuggets shooting only 42%. Gordon finds Porter. Back to Gordon. Wood against Jokic. Doncic with a block.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Nikola Jokic.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Pass to Brown from deep three-point range. Sends it home from three-point land.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Sinks it from distance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's tipped and stolen by Jokic. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was.
matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Brown. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Denver passing it around, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Porter. The kick out to Brown. Paul George with the steal. And here's Morris for 3. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Denver grabs the miss. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community?
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Down kicks to Jokic. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's George. Following the basket by Jokic. George finds Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Pass to Zubac. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gordon. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Porter's running. Brown the pass to Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Westbrook passes to Zubac. He feeds it to Morris. And here is Zubac. Westbrook scanning the floor. Here's Morris. That one goes. Count it.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Down kicks to Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Jokic.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Brown wide open. He fires. The rebound by Paul George. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Murray, here we go. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, superb awareness from Russell Westbrook. Understands where the gaps in the defense, almost impossible to check in the pick and roll.
Now here's Brown. And it's Jokic in the corner. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Stolen by Westbrook. And stolen by Murray. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Great open look there.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Left side, George. A 3 from Morris. Murray against Leonard. Zubac a screen on Murray. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Brown. Off with the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. George passes to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here is Jordan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the turnover again by Denver. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective.
The previous play is under review.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Now, here's George. The kick out to Westbrook. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
That's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And that one's good, George.
Well, Paul George has length, and that allows him to contribute on the backboards.
Brown outside. And the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Morris. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with the screen for Gordon. The kick out to Brown. Right side, Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And yes, it's good.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And they double up Murray. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:46 left here in the second. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Porter, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 4. Oh, Morris in position. Leonard finds Morris. Leonard, no luck. Brown outside. Denver passing it around. Porter, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that one's good. Leonard.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Leonard with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. In the corner, Murray with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Gordon. The tray. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-6 run. Leonard dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
Your Clippers, 31. The Nuggets, 20.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Murray finds Brown. Denver calls timeout. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Westbrook. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one here. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 16 points for Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
The Nuggets trail by 7. It's Brown with the drive for 3. Porter kicks to Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes to Jokic. Clock at 4. There's Brown with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 5 now.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Now, here is Morris. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And a deep 3 from Murray. The kick out to Porter. Second shot opportunity. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gordon.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Outside for George. Pass to Morris. Now here's Leonard. Westbrook with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside for Murray. Second chance shot. Driving in. He lays it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Clippers leading by 3. Down low. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Porter, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Murray. Following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Murray dishes to Gordon. Gordon with the screen for Brown. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll using size and quick thinking. Nice.
And a deep 3 from George. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got 7 points in the game.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Leonard from 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Jokic. 16 points for him.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to George. Morris with a screen on Brown. And George gets it to go.
Well, Paul George so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Porter, no luck.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
He had a nice open look right there. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Westbrook up top, and there's the pass to George. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
Good.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Clippers leading by 14. Leonard the pass to Morris. It's deflected. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And there's the drive. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Now here's Leonard. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Zubac in the post. Jordan on him, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Over in the corner, Green. Jackson against Westbrook. Jackson passes to Jordan. Here's Leonard. Westbrook inside. Takes it out to Leonard. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Jokic with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
No good on the free throw. He's off on the second. Clippers leading by 15. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now George following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brown the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Westbrook with it.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, Morris in position, and Morris throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac, and stolen by Murray.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Love the commitment from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around to come up with these steals.
To the paint, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Free throw good from Brown. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now here's Brown from the arc. And it's Gordon missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And so here's Denver. Murray kicks to Gordon. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to George. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Brown. Knocked loose. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover. So the Clippers winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
So the Clippers win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Christian Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
They get it back, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. For so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Doncic. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention, makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Irving against George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Westbrook with the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Wood up top. Irving, the pass to Wood. Back to Irving. There's the triple. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Count it.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
And Dallas with possession. Trailing by 2. And Wood with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Westbrook. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Westbrook finds Zubac. George against Irving. Will it go? George, no good. The Mavericks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line with all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. George outside from deep. Doncic grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Hardaway with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. It's deflected. Doncic against Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Hardaway into the lane. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That one's good from Hardaway. Here's Westbrook. Morris outside. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top.
And your Clippers Houston team. Come on and get loud, right?
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Doncic passes to Kleber. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
There's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard, one of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Wood finds Hardaway. Fires the 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Now Los Angeles with it. 4-point game. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Zubac with a screen on Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Now here's Kleber. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Clippers ball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the inside, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
It's a solid pass off the pick and roll. Part of Westbrook's game he's really developed.
Here's Irving. No good. And George with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Oh, deflected and stolen by Irving. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Wood's got 6 points.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Zubac against Hardaway. That one's good for 2. Zubac has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And the basket by Wood.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter. Doncic finds Kleber. Back to Doncic. Here's Irving. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively. Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little, but I love to see him get up.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Now say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Westbrook against Irving. Pass to Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Wood inside. Guarded by Morris. Goes back up. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Leonard for 3. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 7 points.
Came into the league and struggled from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard has made his weakness a strength.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Yep. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to... Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Dallas calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Timeout is charged to Dallas. Who wants his free t-shirt?
And here's Dallas. They lead by 1. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Kleber in at the power forward.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Leonard on the wing. He's checked by Kleber. Shot by Leonard, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George for 3. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic finds Hardaway. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball on the floor there, very decisive to get in there on that move.
Leonard with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Kleber passes to Wood. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic up top, pounded by Westbrook. A nice shot by Doncic.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Zubats. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw good from Irving.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so here are the Clippers. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Kleber. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Westbrook against Doncic. Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Here's George. And it's blocked by Wood. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Westbrook pass to Leonard. Clippers keep it alive.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And finished off by Kleber.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
NBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Leonard. Back to Zubats. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Irving on the take. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Now here's Kleber. Got a hand on it. George outside. Back to Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 11.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, with his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Here's Irving with the drive. He got a piece of it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway against Leonard. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle. Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
How about that? Well, let's hear it for your Clippers breaker.
Irving for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Paul George showing off his defensive prowess.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. Kleber down low. He's working on Morris. Shot is good by Kleber.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's George. Back to Zubac. And it's blocked by Wood. Doncic against Westbrook. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both. Now Westbrook. Morris passes to Zubac. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his third foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Kleber against Morris. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Doncic, no good. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Leonard for three. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You'd love to see him get in that attack mode. We'll see if he can cash in now at the line.
George hits them both. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it well at 59%. Hardaway, no good. The Clippers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Inside. And stolen by Wood. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Irving. Wood passes to Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Kleber with it. Fires for three. And count it. Now 5 for 7. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Crossed up the deep perfectly. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Drills it from deep.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And so he makes both from the line. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The drive by Westbrook. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic finds Irving. Hardaway on the wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in.
Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
Now here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
one of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Irving. Takes the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook against Irving. Morris, a screen on Irving from 9 feet out. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can guess right or you can guess wrong. And with Westbrook, many times defenders are wrong.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Wood. Here he goes. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And that one misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Clippers.
Both free throws good from Morris. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Irving. Doncic left side. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. For 3, George. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George's shot is off. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.